Good day to you all. I'm Miketendo64 and this is my video review slash gameplay video of Ballboy by Ballboy. So this is a point and click horror adventure title. It did come out on Steam. It's now on the Nintendo Switch. And you play this little bulb character who has to basically go through a living nightmare to try and find his grandfather and his dog. Now it's set in this like night vision-y kind of setting, so like night setting. If ever you've worn like night vision goggles, they come out very green, so it's like various shades of green. Wait for Grandad to go to sleep. And now it's bedtime, so now we'll take Ballboy to bed. So what you got to do, I mean, it is a point and click adventure, but because it's now on the Nintendo Switch, and it doesn't actually use touchscreen controls either, so you can't use the screen to input settings, but you use the Joy-Con, the Joy-Cons rather, so you've got the joystick on the Joy-Cons to move. It also moves the cursor as well. You can use the shoulder buttons to slip between various items when you collect them, of course. And then you've got the A, which is like to accept, and B, which is to decline. Now, obviously you go around and you look for these like arrows, and sometimes you get a prompt like this, which means you have to repeatedly hit the button. So now I've got Grandpa's teeth. Yeah, if I've got Grandpa's teeth, why has he still got teeth? Anyway, right, so what I do now, like I was saying about the items, if I press L or R, if you've got various items, you cycle through them, and then I can put his teeth, for example, in the bowl. So now they can wash overnight, you know, as you do. TV, best turn the TV off, haven't we? A little monster dog there. Ballboy. That hero or something. Okay, try and turn the TV off. Blows up, as it does. So what you've got to do, I think you're going to unplug it instead. And normally when this hand thing comes up, it allows you to know that, you know, there's an action that can be done now. So now the TV's turned off. I've got power glove on the floor there. Okay. Alright then. Time for us to go to bed. Oh yeah, your dog can fly, by the way. I just thought I'd let you know that. It's actually part moth, part dog. Well, I do like this game. It's very intriguing. It does definitely keep you wanting more, sort of thing, just to see how the story unfolds. But there are some instances in the game that I would not recommend for children, especially young children, because they are very, very dark, and they can be very, very grotesque as well. There's quite a bit of gore in this. There's a lot of gore in this. So you heard screams before, so it's time to find out where those screams were coming from Grandpa, why he all of a sudden got scared. Now try and get that. Now the reason why you need these bugs is you'll soon see in a moment. If you haven't played this game before, obviously. The reason is if I come over here to come out of that room, a giant spider comes out and gets you. And apparently I don't like spiders, but he's telling me that he needs bugs, so we have to collect the bugs, including that one, which is now just being roasted on the floor, so we can pick him up now. Open that up, close that. And the reason why is because now a little bug comes out and he goes round. Oh, forgot to do the tape measure. There we go, close that now. There's these little puzzles in the game that you have to figure out in order to get certain things. For example, so now I've got all 3 bugs that I need to leave the room. They won't let me through. So what I've got to do is bring the bugs up. And now once I get this prompt over his head to say about the bugs, I can then give him the bugs. Now that he's got all these bugs, he's got quite a macabre sense of humour, does our Ballboy here. He laughs at the creepiest of things. I don't know. I mean, this game has got penchant for turning out anything absolutely grotesque. And like the worst possible things that you can imagine. They really, go that extra mile to try and make you sleep uneasy at night. You can see there's hands and things coming out of the floor now. So I've got trying to avoid them. Drop down. Now I do like the music does set the tone, it's very, there's a hand thing then, I mean there's a bird thing or whatever that does not look very healthy. I can get that glass. Oh, that's a very unsettling face that just appeared then. So I'll get back up. Now all the hands and all the monsters are all out to reach for you. Right. We keep going across here, and it's that I want. Keep going across. And everything is out to get the head because it's a light, it's illuminating. All the dark monsters of the darkness want to try and get hold of you and, harm you, hurt you. So your body can go unscathed, but it's your head that's the most important thing. Right, so if I go, get into there. No, sorry, I didn't mean that. Let's open that first. Now with the key that I've just got, I can stick it in there. No, you're supposed to use the key, numpty. There we go. And now I can get the oil can. That will come in handy in a moment. It's time to make my way back over again. and over to the suit of armour. Ooh. Oops, got me again. Now that piece of glass, you stick that on the end now. This oil you'll need to lubricate the suit of armour. And the reason why is because the giant hand comes out and tries and grabs you. So now it's time to don the suit of armour and give it... Oh, no, don't come off, don't come off. I didn't mean to do that. Then give it a good swing. Whoosh! And off comes that hand. Like I said, you've got a very creepy sense of humour. Now I can come down. No? Okay. Okay then, don't get it. And now we find Grandpa. See if we can find something to wake up Grandpa. Well, definitely not there then. Let's try this. The fish is no longer in that fish bowl. And we're going to use the water to wake up Grandpa. Whoa! Try and find out what's happened there now. Oops. Well, what my thoughts on this game? I mean, now it goes to a moment where it's a memory, and the memories you sort of like replay, and they sort of key in into what's going to happen next. So as this is a memory of a nice time that he had with his grandpa and his dog, then there's items that are key to the memories that they then come back and haunt you as the next part of the game, as the level goes on. And I do like that kind of mechanic, so it sort of gives you an inkling of what's going to happen, though you don't necessarily know what's going to happen. And then it turns it into this weird, twisted, creepy way that you have to sort of try and overcome the nightmare that was your dreams, or, you know, your memory from before. I do like this game, but it's not something I would play all the time, or I might go back to it every now and then, but it doesn't have a lot of replayability to it. Which is a shame, because it does have a lot of potential, I think. But, you know, I mean, some games are, you know, they can be 100%, you know, you're going to play them and play them and play them again. This one, well, it will definitely play again, but you won't play it yourself. It just constantly sort of replay itself as you try to sleep at night. When you see these giant monsters and creatures coming at you like a giant excrement monster that comes out of the bog after you go to the toilet. Ooh, that still gives me nightmares, and I played this, you know, a good few days ago as well. So memories like that are going to live with you, I'm afraid. So this is a good game, I would definitely pick it up if you've never played this game before. It's definitely worth a playthrough, at least just to say that you've experienced the joys and the horrors that is Ballboy. If you'd like to see our official review, then please be sure to go to our website www.miketendo64.com, and you will find a list of our official reviews on the site that we have done for the Nintendo Switch, for the Nintendo Wii U and the 3DS as well, and we can give you our official score of Ballboy there. So thank you very much for watching this video. If you like what you've seen, you'd like to see more of our stuff, then like I said, go to our website Miketendo64.com. You can also like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, and we are also on Tumblr as well. So until next time, keep on gaming.